for you in November, and then we'll finish up with your relationship reading. Won't go on without that. Right, so I'm going to pick quite a few tarot cards so we can have a look and see what story will be unfolding for you in November. We've got a very cold day here in South Africa today, unseasonably cold. You can dress, see I'm dressed in because our houses are not built for cold. It's usually hot here, and it's windy and grey and cold. Not nice. Okay, so let's see, Gemini, what's in store for you guys. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 All right. Right, in reading. Okay, so you get the 10 of Spring, which is asking for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. So Gemini, you start off November feeling a little weighed down, okay? Too much on your plate, too much on your mind, and it's just, well, not the brightest way to start the month, I would say. But there's some nice cards in here. Let's see how the story progresses, okay? You get 9 of Winter, which says you are focusing too much on worst case scenarios. So I would say a lot of the weight is in your mind, okay? There is some that is really happening in your life. Definitely it's manifesting. But a good portion of it is also on your mind. You're worrying unnecessarily. You've got to, it says allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. That happens. When worry's been happening for quite a long time and things have been challenging for a while, you know, they kind of gain momentum and they roll up into a big ball in one's mind. And that's kind of what's been happening for you. So this card is saying, if possible, to sort of lessen up on the worry, because some of it is not necessary. Some of it is just because it's been over a while now. You get the 8 of Autumn, which says, do research before proceeding. So sometimes we can sit and worry, when what we should do is just to dig a little bit into the issue and ask for advice and look on the internet for advice on what we're doing, ask somebody, read some books, that kind of thing, which will help us deal and lessen the worry, okay? Sometimes worry can really be about what we imagine rather than what's actually going on. And if we dig into some knowledge and we ask for people for advice, we're not talking guidance advice here, okay? We're talking practical advice. These are green cards, okay? This is about practical life, about how do I make this project take off, for whatever the case may be. You may find in your research, in your searching for answers and how to get something off the ground, how to fix something, how to get it back on track, that you are going to be finding the answers that you're looking for. You get the 2 of Summer, which is about making a commitment. So possibly you also need to steadfastly decide on something and make that commitment. And it looks like that is what you're going to be doing in November. You're going to kind of get over the worry, do some research, and then make a solid commitment to doing something. Because the 3 of Autumn says, follow your passion when it comes to your career. So the answer actually lies in doing that which really grabs you. So you've been worrying a lot. You've been forming a lot of worry in your mind, a lot of sort of, let's call them not creative, negative kind of feelings. And now it sort of reaches a crescendo, I'd say, in the beginning of November. Then you decide, no, let me do some questioning. Let me do some digging into this. Let me do some research. And you commit to doing something which actually grabs you. Choosing a direction in your career or goal or a project which really, really fires you up, okay? The 8 of Winter, right, says you have what it takes. Just believe in yourself. So that's the important criteria here. Follow your passion, commit yourself to it, and you have what it takes to do it. You really do. You have everything at your disposal. You have the knowledge, you have the wisdom, you tapped in, so you can gain more knowledge and wisdom if that's what you want. But it is a case of less worry and more sort of making a decision to do something and then getting stuck in there and committing yourself to doing it. The 2 of Winter, indecision is holding you back, okay? Make a choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. So that could be the criteria. Yeah, you might feel people could judge your decision, or they literally are judging your decision. But this is about making a decision for you and you alone, in your best interests, okay? And indecision is stopping you from gaining momentum on this project, whatever it may be. Because the Four of Summer says, being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity. So there is something here, a magical opportunity for you in taking this course of action, in committing to it, in not being indecisive, okay? And it's something that really needs to grab you, because there's an incredible opportunity waiting here for you. Because your final tarot card says, the good that comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, or borrowing wisely, okay? So someone could back you, you could just get the money out of somewhere, and it is kind of reward for due diligence, okay? Somebody's watched, if it's the universe that's watched, or somebody in particular that's watched, you're getting reward for kind of really wanting to do this. Even though you've been indecisive and worrying a lot, you've been doing it for the right reasons. You feel validated for why you're worrying. But it's time to make that decision in your best interests and do what you know fires you up. Make the decision, make the commitment, do a bit of research as well. And then you're going to see that there's a magical opportunity waiting for you here. And some kind of revenue comes in very unexpectedly from somewhere to help you with whatever it is, this decision that you're making. Even if you need the money or the resources to tide you over while you're doing it, or to launch it, or whatever the case may be, it seems like it's going to be coming in. But you do need to make the commitment to doing whatever it is. And don't worry what other people are thinking. This is for you. You must make a decision and do it for you. Right, Gemini, let's have a look and see what's in store for your relationships in the month of November. Okay. All right. Okay. And all right. And okay. And all right, okay. So, within your social circle is that soulmate that you are looking for, okay? If you are looking for a soulmate relationship and you don't have one yet, it's going to come through your social circle. You're going to be introduced to somebody through somebody you know, okay? If you're in an existing relationship, it's your social life that is going to do your relationship good. Hey, Lorna, it's so nice. I'm seeing you like twice in a short space of time. We're finally in the same place at the same time. I hope you're doing well, Lorna. Okay, so you deserve love says you need to feel validated in your relationship, okay? There's 3 cards that come up after that. So there's making the effort, expressing your love, and religious factors. So let's have a look at these things. So basically, for a soulmate to come into your life, or for you to have the kind of connection with your soulmate that you want, you need self-validation. You need to feel validated within the relationship. So at the core of this is a belief system about relationships not validating you, okay, because it stems from something that has happened in the past. It might be challenged in November. You might find yourself coming up against it in November. People, situations will unfold that will say to you, here is a deep belief that you have. Take a look at it. It is not in your best interests. To get a soulmate relationship, either with an existing partner or a new partner to come in, you need to make the effort one. What is the effort? That's going to depend on you. But you're going to know where you feel resistance. If you feel like you must get dressed nicely that day and you must actually get out there and socialize, and you feel that resistance, then know that's maybe a blockage there somewhere, okay? Take a look at it. It doesn't need to be inspected in fine detail. It just needs to be acknowledged, right? So maybe I should get dressed nicely and go and socialize, because the possibility that's where I'm going to meet my soulmate. If you feel within your relationship that you're not validated, it's maybe time to socialize, dress up and go out. I keep hearing that, dress up and go out, okay? And also be prepared to show that you care. Now, showing that you care and I hear these words for someone, is not being clingy, and it's not hanging on to a person and trying to control them. It's genuinely just showing your appreciation of them exactly as they are, not expecting anything in return. Because when you are prepared to do that, you are sitting in your own strength, and you don't need the other person to return anything, and you're not trying to control them. You are, shall we say, you feel as if you can show that you care for somebody because you are not vulnerable when you are doing it. That's the sentence I was looking for. So that is basically the kind of situation that's going to be unrolling for you in November. So there's soulmate energy around, either with somebody that's coming in pretty soon. It's calling in your soulmate, this card, which means they're coming in soon, or you're with someone already. However, you need to feel validated. That's based on an old, deep core belief, and you're going to come up against that in November. When you do, the thing to do then is to be open your heart and know that you are worth it. Make that effort to feel worth it, whether it is you dress up nicely or have your hair done or whatever it is that makes you feel validated within yourself, and go out there and socialize, and you're going to find that you feel good about yourself, you feel good about your relationships, and you're going to draw in the kind of person that you want if you are wanting a relationship. So there we go. And that story is going to unfold in November. The steps are being outlined. It always sounds like guidance, but it's actually what's unfolding in life. And if we see it for what it is and we follow the kind of route that's going, we find the challenges just fall by the wayside. It's easier to navigate when we have the storyline ahead for us. Doesn't mean that it'll unfold with all the good endings if one resists it every step of the way. No, it's not going to happen then. But you'll know when the resistance is, you know what it feels like. Right, Gemini, so that is your reading for November. I hope you enjoyed it. Lorna, so nice you popped in and to see you. And thank you for saying hello. So I'm wishing you guys love and hugs for November. And if you'd like a personal or private reading from me, I do an amazing soulmate reading. You can contact me via my website. I will pop that link in the description box below in a moment. We'll speak again soon.